It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your crumpets together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling.
And hello. What's going on? To all of my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, and my tea leaf readers, honey. What's your tea? What is your tea, darling? It's another glorious day, honey. And I hope you have all of your crumpets together, my darling, because you know what time it is, honey. Right now, it is time to dish tea, and you are dishing tea, darling. So, with Big Meat. What's up? Baby, I'm feeling all kinds of festive right now because College Park, Georgia has just been put on the map. Okay, officially, honey, I can say this, in my opinion, we have officially been put on the map. My darlings, I am just getting in. We're late today because if you were following me on Facebook earlier, honey, I told you we went to the Democratic pep rally. I'm going to call it a pep rally, okay? Where number 44, honey, former President Barack Obama was here, darling, at the College Park Gateway Arena to give his endorsement for Stacey Abrams and for Raphael Warnock and the other children, honey, who are also on the Democratic ticket, who are running for positions here in the state of Georgia. My darlings, honey. Y'all saw I was out there in that long ass line, honey. Okay. That line was probably the equivalent of a football field and a half. Okay. It was that many people there. Then, of course, we had to loop it around. So you went, if you're in the loop, you had to go down, then come around to come back up, right? It was utterly ridiculous, okay? Utterly ridiculous, okay? But the people came out because we all wanted to get a glimpse of President Obama and things. I got pictures, but I don't like my pictures because where I was, and I got upset with myself because I did it again instead of following my first mind, and God told me to get up and move where I was, right? I had a couple of times where I could have got up and could have been right in this man's face, okay? But number one, I didn't feel like standing all day. Number two, I'm with someone who is with College Park Citizens Association, and we kind of like doing this little buddy thing or whatever. She got up to go get something to eat, and I didn't want to necessarily just leave because the way how they're telling everybody to sit down or whatever, they're trying to make sure, just go all the way down, and all of that. So I'm sitting trying to make sure she keep her seat and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. And where we were seated, there are no bad seats in the arena, but because they had to build stages for all of the camera crew, all of the media, this, that, and the other, we got all these high rises and carrying on. So I'm behind the fucking cameras and things and the high rises. So in order to see anything, I got to stand up to look. And of course, I got my little phone, honey, the Samsung Galaxy A30, this is the A series. I zoomed in to get the picture. Now I got a picture, but I don't like it because it's not in focus. Okay. Even when I did the video is not in focus. And I'm a little pissed. Okay. And I'm like, oh. And I wish my crew was here. If Aunt Nikki and McMillions were here, if Tay was available, because I need my camera people to carry on, we could have covered this. We should have been there to cover this as a media outlet, honey. And I'm a little frustrated with myself because, this is an opportunity that we could have had. It would have been a wonderful opportunity, a wonderful, 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 wonderful opportunity for us to have covered that, as a podcast, as a radio show, as some type of media personality, And but when I tell you, it was a really, really good look for the city of College Park, honey. I mean that with every fiber of my being. Okay, this here was absolutely a wonderful, wonderful look. Jennifer Lewis was in the house. Okay, and I missed her. Someone pointed her out, and by the time I got up in there, we trying to go around or whatever. They said she was in there at one point taking pictures, and allowing, letting folks come in and love on her and carrying on. Honey, oh my God. Could you have imagined if Big Meech had and Jennifer Lewis been in the same space at the same time, in each other's space? Let me put it that way, because we were there together. But we had been there at the same place, in each other's space. Darlings, that would have been everything. Okay. So now, moving on, we're on this quest. We're letting everybody know, honey, early voting is now up until November 4th. So we want everybody to go ahead on out, and wherever you are, if you're voting, if you have votes going on, whatever's going on in your state, in your city, whatever, get out now, honey. Don't wait. Okay, election day is November 8th. Okay. If you got to wait and can't do it until then, honey, November 8th is the day. But child, if you have nothing to do on your off day or this, that, and that, go down and get it out the damn way. Okay, and especially now because there's not a lot of wait time or whatever. Child, I went on day 2 of early voting, honey. I was in and out in 10 minutes. Okay. And that there, honey, deposit my ballot, honey, went on about my business, got my little Georgia Peach sticker that I got in the car, and honey, called it grace and mercy. Get out there, y'all. Go get it out the way. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. For those of you who are on the fence, as I said earlier on the Facebook Live, honey, I can't tell you who to vote for. All I'm telling you is to go vote. Even if it means you write your name on the line. If you don't like the candidates or whatever, and you don't want to give up a vote, then hell, write your own name in. They got a spot to say write in, write your own name. Because voting for you is never the wrong choice, is it? At least it shouldn't be, huh? Okay, so please get out there, go vote. For those of you who feeling as though it is, you don't see the benefits of it, okay. I'm that particular fight, honey, I'm not going to have that fight with you. We're not going to go through all these little grumblings and mumblings and things of that nature, because you feel the way that you feel, honey, and feelings are real. All I'm going to do is say this. Not if you don't vote, don't complain, because that argument is old. But what I am going to say is this. Anytime you're looking for somebody to come and dump your trash, or anytime you look for somebody to come and fix the potholes, or anytime you wondering how come the lights, the street lights ain't timed right or whatever, anytime you wondering how come the circuit court judge ain't listening to me and I got to get my child support reduced, anytime you have an issue with Anybody in the city, anybody in the state, anybody in the county, anybody, that's an official, an elected official, you have yourself to thank. Okay? Because without your voice being heard, honey, you allowed that person to get in even faster. Your not voting is a yes for the opposition. Okay? You're not voting at all is always a vote for whoever the opposition is. Okay? You may say you don't like neither one of them, but whoever the opposition is, that's who your vote goes towards. If everybody, like here in Georgia, it's Stacey and Kim. Okay? If your person is Stacey and you didn't vote, then your vote went to Kim because it's a no vote. So hell, that just pushed him a step closer to victory. If your person is Kim and you didn't go vote, honey, that's a step for a vote for Stacey. Okay, so it just boils down to those particular terms. Okay, but remember, everything comes with a consequence. Now, you may not believe in the voting system. Some of you may cite religious reasons and things of that nature, and that's cool. But your complaint, if anything, honey, whether it's about how slow the mail is, whatever your complaint is, darling, we're going to shrug our shoulders at you as well and be like, okay, you can complain or you won't. Okay. So yes, that is that. Okay. Today I named the title of the show, honey, What Color is Love? And that's a song, honey, by Whitley Phipps. I want y'all to go look him up. Whitley Phipps. I'm gonna put his name across the roll it across the bottom, honey. Because I thought, in fact, the song just came to me. Oh no. I'm on a new banner. Okay. His name is Whitley. It would W-I-N-T-L-E-Y. Whitley Phipps. Okay. He's a gospel singer. This is a gospel song, but it's contemporary gospel. It's contemporary gospel. And I think you guys will understand that. Yeah, the title of today's show, What Color is Love? That's a Whitley Phipps song. And I've titled that today because we're gonna get into some real serious talk. There's a couple of things that's on my mind. I was going to do Big Meech Moments, but I didn't pull it together because I was like, no, I think I want to do this here because when I say it, I just want to say it and not have to continuously repeat myself and all of that, even though I may do that here. But once it's done, it's done. All right. One of the things that hit me in my crawl, okay. How many of y'all are familiar with the television show Atlanta with Donald Glover and I think LAKEITH? What's LAKEITH's last name? Strange, I think it is. They're in that particular show right now. I've never followed the show, and it's in its final season. I've never followed the show. However, just a few days ago, there was controversy on the internet. The internet went wild and this, that, and the other because in an episode of Atlanta, there is a scene where Mr. LAKEITH and Mr. Donald, engage in a kiss. And it's the whole Twitter sphere, honey. Twitter blew up. Just social media just blew up. Okay. And so it led me to come up in here and question this because, see, what I get tired of always having to deal with this particular question as if it's y'all attacking it as if it's brand new. Okay? How come if we don't want to see this on no damn TV that's got to be homophobic? Ain't nothing homophobic about it. I just don't want to see two motherfuckers kissing. I don't want to see two men kissing on TV. Okay. Here's why it's considered to be homophobia, because most of the time, honey, when those particular sentiments are expressed, it is expressed in such venomous regurgitation to where, hell, you might as well just come and kill me. You are so in your feelings about seeing two men kiss or two women. It's always mindful that when two women are kissing and carrying on, honey, we don't get a lot of backlash. We always get, we get some, but it's not the heavy. But when two men are engaged in a kiss or whatever the case may be, everybody goes to, oh, here go Hollywood. Hollywood is trying to destroy the image of the black man, and why is it that every time we turn around, some gay shit got to be involved in the picture, and this, that, and the other. So these arguments, of course, resurface, and folks are saying some of the same things I've just quoted. And it's a little disheartening, and it becomes fuel, if you will, for folks like me to sit down there and want to go on this spree of fuck you, bitch, and carrying on. At the same time, y'all know I always believe that it is imperative that everybody who has a voice on this side of creation be heard. Now, what comes out of your lips and carrying on, and if I agree with it, that's two separate different things. But you at least deserve your birthright of being heard. Okay? And so for that reason, oftentimes I'm in these conundrums to where I really want to cuss this motherfucker out, because he done said some slick shit. But at the same time, I don't want to sit up there and feel as though I'm cussing him out because, he has an opinion. And y'all know I've said this on many occasions, that the Alphabet Children and the Rainbow Squad, we have made it very difficult for our hetero counterparts to have thoughts and feelings, because we're so quick to run to say, oh, that's homophobic. Oh my God, that's homophobic. And you need to be fired and blah, 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 blah. So we go on this attack. And oftentimes we forget that people are human and they are entitled to have a full thought. Even if we don't like its presentation, folks are entitled to have their opinions. Okay. The question is, or part of the what am I saying? Oh shit, I just lost my train of thought. Don't y'all hate that when you're in the mid sentence and you lose your train of thought? Okay, I forgot where I was going with that just that quickly, because I had a couple other thoughts run through my mind, but I forgot where I was going with that. I'm over it. I'm tired. I'm sick of always feeling as though I have to be one of the ones to defend this particular thing. But here's something that I want all of us to consider. I want y'all to weigh in and y'all give me y'all thoughts, and let's have constructive dialogue here. Furthermore, let's take the argument of Hollywood is on this agenda and trying to feminize black men and all this old jazz. Okay, go to hell. Okay, point blank, go to hell. Okay, and I say that respectfully because I'm so tired of that being the go-to answer. Now, let me say this as a caveat, that yes, oftentimes those who spout, the positive people who spout out that, oh, this here is a conspiracy, or this here is an agent of white supremacy and carrying on. Not every goddamn thing is an agent of white supremacy in my book. And I get so tired of a lot of adults pushing their belief system onto their children, and then there's no repercussion from it. Because see, it's just like us. I'm over 50. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to take me to church. And she used to come pick me up and take me to church. And so I got to sing in the choir and this, that, and the other, because my grandmother had to watch me and things. So I'm like, okay. Oh shit, what was I? Okay, you know what? We're not going to do this. We are not going to do this. Now, that's the second time I done got caught in mid-sentence, and I'm like, okay, where was I going? And no, I don't have I don't have no kind of Alzheimer's, and I don't have no memory loss, and this, that, and the other, honey. That thought just left the shit up out of me. It just left. Okay, but I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna go here. Every time that we deal with subjects of this, okay, why is it and why do we have to have this in the television, and why is it that y'all, it seems as though you're forcing it down our throats, and there's always this agenda and things, and everybody, and that's why everybody on this thing with Hollywood got to have a damn agenda. It's always the agenda. It's an agenda. It's an agenda to feminize the black man because they can't take a strong man and they don't understand us. And child, please stop with that bullshit. Okay, please. And I was saying that I put a caveat on it because yes, there are instances where I would say, I see your point. Okay, because as I've said all the time, our white counterparts, honey, have been going through this whole big old thing to where now folks cannot have an opinion. Okay, anytime you say something, my community, as the alphabet and the rainbow squad, we have been on that battlefield. Okay, and we have gotten to the point where we tell everybody about what it is. Every thought, every this, every that, it's become homophobic. Oh, that's homophobic. And then the other one is, oh, that's toxic masculinity. Okay, and those two things have become political terms now. So every time that I hear it, it bothers me because it's like, why are we politicizing this? This ain't got shit to do with politics. Okay. So there are moments where I could say, hey, I see your point. But for the most part, for everybody to say, oh, this is an agenda to interrupt and the struggle of the black man and to tarnish his image and all this, that, and the other. And I keep crying bullshit to that one because I'm like, well, where are your products? Okay. What do you have out there to counter this? Okay, why is it that this is the only representation that we have of black culture? Okay, why have we not upped the ante a little bit? Because again, now y'all heard me say this a long time ago when we had the discussion similar to this, and that everybody wants the world to be good times because everybody can relate to the struggle and to this and to that. But when Cosby came out, it floored me that many black folks did not watch the show because they said that there was nothing that they can identify with. That ain't real. What's that? A black doctor and a black lawyer, they husband and wife, and they got these kids. I don't know nothing about that. That ain't real. How the fuck it ain't real? We see stuff like this all the time where parents have, great professions and carrying on and they know how to get around their business. But what we seem to be stuck in is that loop of got to have the struggle. Because if you ain't struggling, honey, then it ain't real. We got to have this ghetto fabulousness, if you will, about shit, and that bothers me because I'm like, why is it that the ghetto has to be glamorized? It was never glamorized before. Why is it that we have modified our behavior to a point to where we gave something like that a full fucking culture? So this agenda, y'all keep saying that Hollywood got this agenda to do this and try to feminize black men by showing all these images of gay men and carrying on. My question to you is, well, what did the other images do? Did that make you go out and kill folks and carrying on and make you go sell and or do drugs? Did it make you cuss your mama out? Did it make you do those things that y'all say we just keeping it real because that's our story? Do y'all have any kind of mechanisms in place to where we can show these particular kinds of movies to children because it didn't wipe off? I didn't become a killer or a dope dealer or a banger or hood, if you will. I didn't become none of those things. It didn't rub off on me. It didn't rub off. Okay, because I sat down and just simply watched a program or a movie. Mhm. So why is it that this kiss, and for those of y'all who have not seen the show, this particular episode is about the two children. Okay, they want to get these shoes, right? The new Air Jordans done came out, they done dropped and blah, blah, blah. So they go to the bootleg guy. You know, he done stole, you know, basically he's I'm gonna say bounty hunter, but no, that's not it. The repo man. Okay. Um, we have these things, and now, um, oh Lord, somebody give me some ginkgo biloba or something, honey, because shit, what the fuck is going on with me today that I'm losing thoughts? And I'm in mid sentence. I'm okay. Wait a minute. Press pause, goddamn it, because see, something ain't right. Something ain't right, honey. I'm in the middle of a sentence and my mind just went completely blank. This is the third time in a row now, and that's not cool. That's not cool. And that brought me concern and that brought me pause. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Okay, so now I got to go get some fish and some brain food and carrying on and all this, that, and the other, so I can see what this is. But I'm trying to get to the point about this agenda and carrying on and how this whole idea that this kiss in the program translated into this whole big old thing. Now that's what I was going. I'm trying to tell y'all about what happened in the program, okay? Because I don't watch it. This particular episode, the two children, like I said, they want to go get some shoes. So the new Air Jordans or whatever had just dropped. So they went to the bootlegger and carrying on, the booster. He got the shoes and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But his only form of payment, he wouldn't take that cash. He wanted to be smart and say, okay, now y'all kiss for me. Okay. Now, Donald Glover's character was not happening. He was like, okay, well, wait a minute. What is all this? Why is it that we got to go through all these different shenanigans? And so LaKeith's character was like, fuck all that, we trying to get these shoes. And so now they're trying to do, the scene of, well, what's the proviso? How many minutes? How much? That it became that. And, that made for, a kind of comedic skit or whatever. But the whole idea was about, we ain't got to go out like that. Why is it that we got to do all this just to get a fucking pair of shoes? But yet they went on and had partaken of one another's lips. And so they went on with the shoes. Now I have not seen the rest of the episode because I did not. Okay, I think I like the show, but it's in its last season, so now I got to go catch up on it, right? But this particular thing, honey, just floored me. I'm like, okay, y'all upset about a kiss, and it was unnecessary. Oh my God, why is it that everything now got to have a gay storyline, a gay character, or whatever? Because that's the world, baby. The world is that way, honey. And if I'm going to be representative of the world, then that's what's going to happen. Okay. And so the comments, they going up in the comment section on the video. And here's my question that I have to everyone. Why is it that this whole threat to masculinity only happens when you see two men kissing? Or, we don't get a lot in the prison system because, they love to show prison rape scenes now and carrying on. And I don't believe it goes down that numerous amount of times or whatever that they're trying to portray. But at the same time, those who in there for life, honey, hell, what else they're going to do? Just tack on more years or whatever the case may be. So what is it? Why does the world get bent out of shape and so upset? Because they see two men kissing, and it's in a romantic embrace kind of kiss. Why is it that everybody wants to cancel culture? They want to get away from it, you know what? And then here come, what about the children? You know, that's too much for kids, and blah 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 blah. But yet you sit your kids down in front of Bart Simpson talking about eat my shorts, and with the dog that talks and cusses up under his breath every now and again. Okay, so what is it that we want within the industry to where we can monitor ourselves, we can clean up content, you know, and this, that, and other, so that it's a more enjoyable experience. But that's something that we have to sit down with and put into order of something, because we need something tangible to handle these outside events coming up in here. Because until it wasn't until um, Sylvester. Wait a minute, what? Wrong name, child. Sylvester's my coworker. And I just had a flash of him. Okay, something is wrong, child. Okay. Something is wrong. My brain, honey, is doing some stupid shit right now. It's doing some stupid shit. Okay, but I still want to know. The basic question is, why is it that we are so bent out of shape to see two men kissing? Okay, and why is it the same argument put up about women losing their femininity and carrying on in the masses when it comes down to Black entertainment? How come two women kissing, or you know, when we see lesbians and stuff, we don't get that same, oh my God, this is destroying the Black family move? Okay, is it because she's still a Black woman, and if she decided to go get some penis, she could get penis anytime she's ready to, or whatever? Is that what that is? Because we never have the argument of, oh my God, you know, it's not that you're saying, oh, it's public displays of affection on the television, and why does everything have to be so sexual? That's not the question. The question is, why is it that everything got to have a gay scene and a gay this, gay that? You know, that kiss on the program, okay, Atlanta, was to facilitate the show. It was to show us, and I got it immediately before they even, because they give an explanation behind it or whatever. And I got it immediately. It's like, okay, wait a minute. You know, this here, if you paid attention to the story that was going on, Donald Glover's character was like, what the fuck is this? Why do we have to do all that? Hell, you do have an option. You could go spend the money. You know, instead of getting the free hookup, you could go spend your little whatever the figure was, but you can go spend your money and call it grace. And call it grace. So that there. Let me go to the comments, honey. Let me go to the comments. I swear something is wrong. Maybe I'm pushing myself. That may be it. Michael Perry, Jolly, good evening, honey. I hate missing big opportunities like that. So do I, child. So do I. You and Jennifer Lewis would be laughing together. You think so? Okay, I voted already. Me and Dad don't play with that. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Any color could be love depending on the expression put behind it. All right. Okay, Cameo, love me so good. It's about what's inside of the heart and what comes out of the mouth. Really, really. Y'all better drop this shit up in here, honey. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. What is this grunge truck? Any color could be love depending on the expression put behind it. Okay, I like that. Okay, Cameo, love has no color. It's about what's inside of the heart and what comes out of the mouth. Wow. Okay, now that's deep. That's deep. Hey, Road, what's going on? Michael Perry, white men have been playing gay roles for years, and their sexuality is never questioned. Why isn't it an agenda to them? I don't get it. Now, you know what? Let's explore that. Let's explore that, because you're right. Every time, you know, a Caucasian actor, whatever, had put on the dress, child, and played that he was female or whatever the case may be, that was considered to be a joke and comic relief. You know, the people did all that because they felt as though they could, and they're trying to expand and branch into a different audience or whatever. But then, as we started, this technology developed and carrying on. We found better ways of taking care of ourselves and doing the things that we need to do, but doing things with filming and screening and this, that, and the other. So, we now have to. The whole idea is we just got to get better with how we doing all this. Okay, we just got to get better in how we doing all this. Okay, white men have been playing gay roles for years. Okay, I just read that. And their sexuality, why haven't been questioned? Why haven't it? Okay, I don't get it. Yeah, they never get questioned. I think a lot of that too is because their demeanor. A lot of Caucasian men, are somewhat relaxed in their demeanor. I'm gonna say that they're beta men or whatever, but they are more relaxed when it comes down to dealing with this and dealing with that for the most part. Okay, so having said that, where is it that we need to go? What to do better? Buck is in the house. Hey, I feel it's because this is a part of today's society that most of the rest of the world is not ready to acknowledge. Oh, that's very good, Buck. That's very good, because I believe that part of that is right as well, honey, because the world claim, but see, here's where it is. The world claims that they're ready. And one of the things about change is that people will never be ready. People will never be ready for change, because now it done took me out my comfort zone. It done took me into different places and thought processes and carrying on, and I may not be able to handle this, or may not be able to do the role as I once did, or whatever the case may be. So that is something that we have to work on, and what I want to address in Hollywood or whatever. Hold on. Just plain H2O this time, Trina. I've been feeling so dehydrated lately. It's crazy. But I just don't understand how come we just don't get that balance. And how come, and here's something else. If the actor chooses to take the damn role and knows what's going on in the script and say, okay, I'm okay with it, why do we as a public have a goddamn conniption about it? If the actor said, I'm good, I can handle this, and they take on the role, okay, and get involved with it, why is it always questioned? I've had people say, oh, well, I just believe that, Hollywood just don't give no outs. It's either do this or your career is on the line, and this, that, and the other. So what you're telling me is that a person who's going to gamble their career and sleep their way to the top, honey, is much better than you who was climbing the rock to begin with. Or he just took the shortcut or had some assistance, But where's yours? You see? So this thing here is just absolutely ridiculously, it's ridiculous. It's really, 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 really ridiculous. Okay, stand by. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a small little break. Let me find out what the hell is going on. I don't like it. This is starting to frustrate me, because I don't like it when I'm at a loss for words or when I lose my thoughts. And I just did that 3 separate times here, y'all. And it's starting to wear me out. It is wearing me out. It is wearing me. And I really believe that this here is my grief. I think that this is all of them just, I can't. I can't. Oh, you know what? Lexi was there today. I didn't meet her. I was trying to get to her, but she got out of my eyesight. But yeah, I can't. So like I said, let me take a a commercial break right here. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Let me get right back to you. Okay. Okay. What do I feel like playing for y'all today? Oh, we'll do this because I haven't done this in a while. Okay. Stand by.
Hello, hello, hello. It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what.
Lies. That's the damn opening, honey. Okay. I thought that was my other thing. Yeah, I'm telling you, okay, something's wrong. And it's probably me being tired. Yeah, I'm gonna put it up to that I'm tired. Just a little bit. I didn't get tired until after I started calming down. You know, I came in on fleek. Oh, do they say that? Do they still say that? Hold on. I'm still trying to get the right commercial so that you guys can let me go pay my water bill, if you will. Okay, you're not looking at my backdrop funny. And be like, oh, when is the child coming back? Okay. This is who was here today. I saw her.
Monica, I can't. I've tried, and you know what I found out? That I can't. No. I've looked into it, and I found out that I can't. I've researched it, and I found out that I can't.
I can't. Yeah, okay. I think I am going to start here. Okay, give me a few moments, y'all. I'll be right back. Be bold, be unique, be the tea with a unique body oil fragrance from the Sensuality Fragrance Collection. The Sensuality Collection embodies a unique array of customized original scents created by Big Meech. Indulge yourself in such fragrances as eye candy, foreplay, anticipation, shower fresh, naked beauty, or pay homage to the motherland and choose an oil from our exclusive Wakanda collection. Over 17 different scents that will tantalize your senses. Order yours today. Log on to www.dishingtea.com for more information. Because remember, it's all about the tea. Sensuality, that is. Attention all business owners. Use your advertising dollars here. Looking to reach a more diverse audience for your products and your services? Well, this is the platform for you. Dishing Tea Entertainment welcomes all businesses who wish to expand their brands and looking for clientele that's more than grown and sexy, but also the seasoned and sophisticated. For more information on how this spot can be yours, contact Big Meat at 404-914-5610 or go to our website at www.dishingtea.com.
One.
Hi everybody, I'm Lily and today I'm going to share my book with the whole entire world. The book, one day you might not buy it. Thanks for going on this adventure to the aquarium with me. Bye! you can buy the book. And make sure you don't forget to like and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel.
We're not asking for your permission. We're not seeking your approval. We're claiming what's ours in the name of our ancestors. We are their answered prayers. This is more than a movement. This is a revolution. Black innocence. What are yours today? The views and opinions expressed here on Dishing Tea TV are strictly those of the hosts and guests of this program. They do not reflect the views and opinions or governing actions of any of the sponsors or affiliates of Dishing Tea Entertainment, Artist First Entertainment, Big Guy ENT, Atlanta Hot Radio, Black GDP TV, or Diversity TV. Your viewing and listening discretion is advised. Okay, and we are back, child. I'm still trying to pull my world together because y'all know I'm a little embarrassed. Because I'm like, okay, bitch, what is going on, honey, with you? We came up in here all wonderful and fabulous, and then all of a sudden, it's like they don't want to hear me talk or whatever, you know. But I'm going to get to the comments because between this story and my next story, then we're going to call that grace, okay? And sadly, it does appear that the world is more ready to accepting being gay when it involves two women as opposed to two men, particularly with Black men and the Black community and carrying on. So, you know, one of the things that we know is that many of us always see our Caucasian counterparts. We've always seen them as a docile type of culture. You know, there's some things that that they would do. Our counterparts will do that questions everything, right? They're easy to do this, they're easy to do that. They do, you know. Then we have the monsters of that particular package, you know, the Jeffrey Dahmers and the you know, all the serial killers. I can't call the names right now, but you know, we have those in across color lines or whatever. But when it comes down to us having to deal with same gender loving people, okay, it just seems as though when it comes down to men, it is always something that is frowned upon, shied upon, or whatever. They were talking about, you know, I no, they weren't talking about boycotting the series or whatever, but they were saying, you know, get it together. Oh, this is the Hollywood regime. Here they go, and I'm getting sick and tired of always putting that on Hollywood or whatever. How come an actor can't be an actor? Okay, why can't an actor be an actor when he tells you that as a thespian, okay, that it is my job to make you believe that this is real or whatever? Because if I don't convey that, then you're going to walk away unsatisfied, you know? And so I just put that out there because I get sick and tired of dealing with this. And then, of course, as the resident gay, you know, within most of my circles or whatever, it always becomes I'm outnumbered, and then everybody get into their damn political and sanctified space, you know, and carrying on. And they want to tell me what thus says the Bible and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 yakety, you know. And I'm like, okay, that there is cute. But, and then I go into whatever I go into, whatever, and they don't know how to handle me, you know, and that there just gets under my skin. I get up, that's up under my skin, which is something that we have to work on with the arena constantly. Every time it's time for a new game or something, we have to work on that constantly. So, yeah, that there is that. Let me go back to my deepest condolences. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. For y'all, if y'all not following me on Facebook, you will know that I have to go home soon. I was planning to go home anyway to be with my family, so we can process, Mama's passing and carrying on. I'm still that still has not set well with me that my mother is no longer here. Okay, I don't know how to deal with that. Okay, I just don't know how to deal with that. Wow, that just hit me kind of strangely. Okay, that hit me strangely. We have to remember that in these discussions that we as Americans only represent 4% of the world's population. In several parts of the rest of the world, they don't even allow these movies to even be viewed. Yeah, this is true. Well, yeah, this is true because, they feel as though that, movies and TV shows that have gay folks in it, whatever, is promoting a lifestyle and promoting something that, it goes against the rules of the country or whatever. But again, we have got to rally around that, and we have got to do much better than what we've been doing as far as the idea of accepting, as far as the idea of cringing every time you see two men kiss on the screen or whatever. What else are they supposed to do? They're gay men. But in this particular series, this series was not about whether or not they were gay or not. This particular show was about whether or not you're going to do something out of your norm in order to please somebody else. And though this is family, on both occasions, the stakes are a little bit more, at hand here because, you're someone who we trusted. You're someone who we put around the China and the good news and, this, that, and the other. This is our business. This is what we do. For you to want to come on and be a part of the company business, that's cute. And then he does what he does and then breaks that down and leave it for Florida or leave it for somebody to get or whatever the case may be. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. I lost my place. Gia says, what? My deepest condolences. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Buckner, I agree. Me shut it down early if you have to. I know it's kind of wearing on me, right? It's wearing on me, child. I don't like this feeling. I don't like this feeling because no, it shouldn't have been this way. So I thought I was going to get to this other subject, honey, but as y'all see, I'm spazzing out a little bit, honey, and I'm not understanding why, honey. My electrical everything, honey, just doesn't seem right. I'm not feeling myself. I'm not feeling that. I'm just not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. So I'm gonna have to shut this down early because I don't want to continue to embarrass myself. And we got new listeners that's gonna come in watching and carrying on. I hope, and I'm praying that y'all will come back. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculously hateful. Okay, I'm gonna call you guys later. Okay, ciao. Hit the end button, bitch. Y'all see that? I can't even get my thoughts together. You said, yes, you are clearly not yourself tonight, honey. Y'all don't know. I just told y'all earlier, my stepmother passed Wednesday. Okay, if y'all didn't see that on my Facebook page, my stepmother passed. She and my dad have been together for about, I keep saying 35 years. I think that's about right. So, yeah, he's been able to be a husband. He's been able to be a grandfather when he couldn't do that with his own children and this, that, and the other. So Christine was the woman that he needed to mature him, and that she did. And I've not settled well with that because it just happened. As far as her dying, you know, it just, and she's been battling cancer and carrying on for the longest time, and it just caught up with her. And I'm concerned about my dad. I'm concerned about the kids, my siblings, if they want to attend and carry on. My head is basically fried. You know, I just want to just, anywho, I'm not going to close off like I usually do because, honey, something is wrong. Something is definitely wrong with me today. And I think what it is, I just need to go lay down and just rest. I've been up and running. The Obama thing was wonderful, you know, and carrying on Zoom calls and this call and that call. And yeah, I think what it is, I may have overextended myself today and just not realizing it. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the Yeezy thing, the Kanye West or whatever, because I'm real tired of him with his little bullshit. And all right. I'm tired and I'm tired. I'm tired of dealing with a lot of this. And it's not a suicidal tired. This here is, I'm gonna fuck somebody up tired. Because I'm tired. Yeah. What you say? Yes, please get some rest, family. I am. I'm kind of bummed out, and I don't think I know. I haven't been to my therapist. I don't have one here in Georgia. That's how long it's been since I've been to a therapist. And I think it may be time because I got to process like 10 different deaths that happened between January 2021 and now. And I can't. I can't. So, y'all, good night. Good night. We're going to try this again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we got this College Park Skyhawks and things, and I got a meeting in the morning and things, and yeah, it's gonna be another long day, but yeah. So here I go again. Didn't I just do it again? Bye, y'all. Shit, I'm embarrassing myself. This is not a good show today, honey. Fuck it. We'll talk again. Oh, wait a minute. See, I just figured end the whole damn thing. No out, no closure, no nothing. This ain't a good one for me, y'all. I'm struggling. And I know it's grief talking. I know it's grief. We'll talk soon.